Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to yet another episode of Ladder Up. Why do I always start off episodes like that? I go, yeah, blah, 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 and then slowly work into a calm, soothing voice. I'm not sure why. But anyways, we've got Tarake here with a rating. Oh, ooh, fun stuff. QR team. Ooh, Stoutland. I like Stoutland. The team of Gigalith, Stoutland, Arcanine, Tapu Fini, Xurkitree, and Celesteela, and we are going to struggle so hard against this team. Truly. But you know what's great against this? You know what's really great against this? Beware. Actually, is pretty good against this. Yeah. So, the only thing I think I have to worry about is the Stoutland having like the Normalium Z. That would be very bad. But we obviously can't leave Pelipper, but I think we want to bring it. We definitely want, I think we want Beware. And honestly, Metagross wouldn't be bad either. Truly and verily. Beware Coco is kind of what I'm leaning towards. Kind of feel like Beware Coco is the way to go. And then I think do I want Metagross? I think I do. Maybe I want Muck instead. Maybe I want Muck. No, I want Metagross because priority is nice and the Assault Vest is super chill. And I am going to bring Pelipper. Alright, Beware. We might lose this, but I'm not mad. It is a Stoutland, and Beware's coming to the game. It's exciting stuff. So I would have probably wanted to bring Muck there. It helps against the Tapu Fini. But if Xurkitree gets set up, that's very bad. So, I'm expecting Stoutland Gigalith, but this also allows for other situations. So, Stoutland Gigalith, okay. Here's the play. Get that music going. We killed the Stoutland. That's the play, really, truly. That's all we got. That's all we gotta do. The question is, do we want to... Because I don't think any two attacks those two have is going to knock out my Beware. The question is, do we protect Coco or do we go into Metagross so that we have the priority next turn in case the Stoutland is Focus Sash to knock it out? I think that's probably what we want to do. And in fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch into that. I'd like to Volt Switch, but I don't want Coco to get hit with like a what's it? Breakneck Blitz. That'd be bad. So if the Stoutland has the Z move and it's got like Breakneck Blitz, that'd be bad. You know, if that's the case, then Gigalith probably has like a weakness policy or something. That's a Breakneck Blitz. Now, yeah. So if that's in a Metagross, that's best case scenario. If that's into Beware, it's not the best. Don't be into my bear. Not my bear. No, my bear! But can you take that? Is that contact? Yes! Yes! Beware! So strong! I love it. I love it! So strong. What a strong bear. What a bear. What a bear. So, it sucks that we had all that damage on Beware, but this is the whole point of bringing it. And now we know we knocked this thing out. I mean, it's not surviving. There's no way it survives that. It doesn't have a Focus Sash. It's just, it can't. It can't do it. So now the question is, what comes in for Stoutland? My opponent's main form of speed control is gone. Arcanine comes in. Okay. Beware at this point's done its job. I can let it go down. And the Gigalith just protected, so we can double into that. So not the worst. We trade basically, I mean, it's 4-3, but Beware is heavily damaged. Arcanine. Okay, so that's not great. But what we can do is we definitely don't want to let... I might want to switch in Pelipper here. I don't want to switch it into take attacks necessarily, but I do want the option to Earthquake. Now, if this is weakness policy Gigalith, you know, not the greatest. But if maybe I want to switch in for Pelipper. No, I think and just attack with Beware. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. I'll actually do that, yeah. Because, you know, if Pelipper takes some damage here, fine. But I'll get Coco in next turn, and I'll save Metagross. And Metagross is pretty sweet against everything, really. So if Arcanine attacks into Pelipper, you know, like if we see like a Wild Charge, that'd be pretty crazy. That'd be pretty crazy. But then Gigalith is going to take a huge attack. Withdraw Gigalith into Xurkitree. That's still going to take a nice amount from a superpower. Arcanine protects. Wow, really didn't want to Earthquake there, did I? It's a nice little amount, nice little damage. It's a nice little damage there. Okay, so is Xurkitree in range from a Bullet Punch? No. I can't let it set up. If it knocks out my Pelipper, fine. Arcanine's going to switch into Gigalith. I'm almost certain of it. That's why I want to go to Metagross. I'm going to Tailwind here. We might lose Pelipper to, like, Arcanine switch into Gigalith, Thunderbolt. That's okay if we get up Tailwind. That's perfectly fine. Because then we just we can Earthquake, we can, yeah, okay. Okay. Another thing is I don't want to superpower again because we're already at -1 attack. So like that's not great. And if Xurkitree protects here, then this is even better. If Xurkitree protects here, this is perfect. Because then I'll sack Beware. No, that's oh. Let's say that's a critical. Oh, come on. Don't even with this nonsense. Come on. That's ridiculous. That better not be a freaking berry. That makes me so mad. I'm going to switch out Pelipper. I don't want it to go down quite yet. Xurkitree might protect. I don't care. Gigalith, if it knocks out these two Pokemon, I'm fine with that. I get a free switch in. Xurkitree Thunderbolts. Okay. That's fine. If I can hit a Meteor Mash. I know everything's against me because Metagross. We hit it. Yes! Yes! That's nice damage. Even if that's weakness policy, that's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. We have Tailwind. Rock Slide. Good. That I'm happy. The critical hit paralysis, again, remember in my last episode we talked about, you know, expect the worst? Well, that was the worst. But now the thing is, as long as that's not a berry. Okay, no berry. If it is a berry and Xurkitree protects, that's not great. But now, we gotta bring in Coco. And we're gonna Dazzling Gleam, brine everything on the field. Do we want a Thunder? It's a possibility. Gigalith switches out. Not great. Here's the thing. Do I think Gigalith lives this without the special defense boost from the rain? I don't. No, I don't. So, we have, what, 2 turns of Tailman? Alright. So we have to knock out something. If Gigalith wants to switch out, fine. If Xurkitree wants to switch out, fine. I think here, I just split attacks. Thunder will knock out Xurkitree. It will. If I can catch an Arcanine on the switch in, that'd be great. That'd be super chill. Because then I can just, at that point, if Arcanine comes in, I can just Volt Switch it. And, because, you know, Gigalith will come back in with the, what's it called? With the Sand. And now I won't be able to hit Thunders perfectly accurately. That's the great thing about Rain. Okay, so we see no anything, which means we're good. I think we're good. Here's why. We pick up these 2 knockouts. And now, how do we lose this game? Arcanine comes in with extreme speed. Because Arcanine has extreme speed. Oh, that's actually not good. Losing the electric terrain is not good. I didn't think of that. I should have been keeping track of that. That was bad on my part. So now, I guess the way we lose this is Arcanine protects. It's my last turn of Tailwind. Yeah, Arcanine protects. We have 4 turns of Rain, though, and that's very important. So we are just going to double into this. Obviously, the Arcanine could just protect, and that'd be bad. If it's like Assault Vest, it doesn't have protect. Oh, maybe it doesn't. But this should do like half then. Not enough for the berry, but enough to put it under half. And that means it's game over, baby. Woo! Feels good. Ooh, feels good. Feels good. I love it. I love it. I'm feeling it. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone with this team. I like it. I'm a fan. And so I think I'm going to keep playing it. Who knows? Maybe I'll use this at the last couple of tournaments that are in the VGC 17 format. Maybe I'll use this. Seems pretty good to me. You know, I think if you just make the right picks in Team Preview and you play well and don't get hacked out too hard, you're going to win more games than you lose. And that's all you can really hope for in Pokemon. Because, yeah, you saw in that game, that one turn was very important. Getting that damage onto the Gigalith with Metagross and having a lot of things could have gone wrong there. So that, in that turn, let's talk about that real quick. I've already talked about everything else that I want to talk about, but Circuitry hitting that critical hit. So our Metagross is Assault Vest, which I really like. It's a little tricky to play around not having Protect, but I really like it. Bullet Punch helps to make up for that, but because, you know, it's like you get enough damage to put something in range for a Bullet Punch, you don't need Protect, is the idea. But, so, the Circuitry hits a critical hit, takes us down to 3 health, and paralyzes us. It's in electric terrain, we expect it to do a lot of damage. That's fine. The paralysis didn't help, was very worrisome because, I mean, I'm going for a Meteor Mash anyways, which is scary enough as it is. Because 90% accurate move, that's the one reason a lot of people don't use Metagross, is it's pretty scary. I mean, there was the game yesterday when I wanted to knock out the Ninetales. You saw there was a point where, like, I chose, even though I had the Tailwind speed advantage, I chose to go for Bullet Punch. Even I knew it would do less damage if like an Arcanine or something came in, because I could not let I couldn't let the Aurora Veil get set up. And I needed to guarantee that I hit it. And I know a Bullet Punch will knock it out if it stays in, even though it's less damage to anything else. But it's so important to take advantage of your Tailwind turns. And that's the only thing I don't like about Metagross, is that on a team like this where you have like Tailwind support, you know, you need to outspeed things with Tailwind, and you have to take advantage of your limited Tailwind turns. And it's just hard when you don't hit attacks. So Bullet Punch was really nice with that. But because we survived that attack, we had the paralysis. So that's a 30% chance to not move that turn, and then there's a 90%, so 10% chance to miss the move. So I don't know how the actual probabilities work out, but you know, basically we had a very small percentage, like probably close to half, like maybe 60% chance to hit that move on the Gigalith, which we needed that damage to put it under half. We had to get it under half health, or else Brian doesn't pick it up in sand. That's very important. And then we had to get knocked out by the Gigalith. So the Gigalith went for Rock Slide. So 90% chance Rock Slide hits. We actually needed that Rock Slide to knock out Metagross, because we're in a much better position if we clear the field and get Tapu Koko and Pelipper in for free than if, let's say, Metagross survives, you know, is paralyzed, has 3 HP. You know, that's not good. Then we have to bring in Pelipper or Koko, and now we're kind of playing from behind. It isn't great. The only thing is then, if we would probably bring in Pelipper, and then we'd be able to reset terrain when it goes out. But still, it all worked out all right. But anyways, that's it for Ladder Up today, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you're not already subscribed, so you don't miss any future videos. And I hope to see you back tomorrow for another episode of Ladder Up, where yeah, we're going to keep playing. So see you then.